Hey guys, Ctrygirl555. It is 10 minutes to midnight on the 8th of October. Just coming from a daily update. It's been a great day, really has. But from the blisters I have on my feet, the Welsh terrain is amazing. In the Welsh valleys and the hills and everything, in order to get a run in or walk in or slash sprint, walk, whatever. Like I said, today was my first time of going 3.3 miles on the terrain. Previously I had done 5 miles this week on the treadmill. So it's different when you're outside and you're actually physically on the terrain. So I've lost a whole shoe size, and so my Skechers shape-ups, you can see, they're too big for me, and I've got them tied as tight as they go, and so they slide up and down. And I made the mistake of wearing ankle socks, and so they slid down under. And the weather's so cold that being outside and running and breathing, because I have asthma. Running, I said running. Did you hear me say running? Guys, I'll never get over that. As long as I live, I just said running. I did physically. I ran. I did 3.3 miles, and I sprinted in a run 5 times in that. And to do it the first time was a huge non-scale victory for me. Humongous non-scale victory. I don't run. My stomach is too big to run. It bounces up and down, and body parts make noises that they shouldn't make. And all the way up until today, I've always been embarrassed of thinking, who wants to see me run? That car's going by. Those people are running. I literally, there was 3 people jogging, and nice cool jog going by, and I'm on the footpath, and I'm walking in a power walk, and they're on the road following the double yellow lines, and they're at a nice cool jog that's going, and I want to run so bad. It has been my goal for the longest time to run. And I said it when I started the STEPS program with my trainer, and she said, what's your goal? And I said, I want to run. I want to run on that treadmill. And I can't run on the treadmill because it's too much of an impact on my knee. I cannot run on the treadmill. It's just, the treadmill doesn't sponge up and down enough with me. And I physically even have a hard time walking on the treadmill, but I've had to do it. And because I need a total knee replacement on the right side, I can't make excuses any longer. I just can't. I want the weight gone. And that is the whole issue. I want the weight gone. So I'm willing to put in whatever I got to do it. And I really, really, really want to run. A feeling. And you've seen how red my face was. And by that you know that my heart rate was way up there, and I had a 5-minute cool down. I clocked 3.3 miles at I took a picture at 59 minutes, and I had 5-minute cool down. So I had total, I know you can't probably see this, but a total of 63 minutes of cardio aerobic exercise from that run. And it's big for me. Very big. Even though I can walk 5 miles and about 104 minutes on a flat plane on the treadmill, right? Going up and down these hills and at the long stride and sprinting in intervals, like, I think I'm ready to start Couch to 5K. And that's not just because I ran today. That's not because I sprinted today. I've been wanting to start Couch to 5K since May. Since May the 6th, when I done my first 5K. I've been wanting to do Couch to 5K since then. I really want to. And I've said it, and I've said it, and I've said it so many times. I write it on my journals and papers and things like that. How bad I want to do C to 5. And I really want it. But running on the terrain and losing a whole shoe size, I can't afford to buy shoes. So I got my, Skechers shape-ups on my mom bought me for Christmas. And I've just had to really tighten them up. But they rubbed a blister on the back of my foot today. I don't care. Put a Band-Aid on it and take off. I'm gonna get my run on, my walk/run on tomorrow as well. And if I can sprint in between, I'll do it. I've got C to 5K, the first CD on my Nokia, so I may listen to that and play it. I got it on audio and play it and see how I go with that. I don't know. I don't like saying I might, and I don't know, and those negative kind of words, but, well, you will never know if you don't try. That's like putting this pair of pink pineapple pants on that I bought for £1. I self-doubted myself, and I want to talk about that, self-doubt. I talked with my husband about that today on the phone. And, because I called him and I said, I just power walk / sprinted, ran 3.3 miles in 59 minutes. And that may not sound like a great deal to somebody else, but to me it sounds like something wonderful, because I couldn't even walk, people. I couldn't even walk. I may throw some pictures in there if you've not seen them, where I was in the hospital and braces on my knee and everything. I had surgery and had a total washout of my knee, and I'm supposed to have a complete total knee replacement, and I've put it off, and they've put it off because I was too overweight to have it, and they wanted me to be healthier in order to have it. But in order to be healthier to have it, I got to lose weight. In order to lose weight, I got to eat right and exercise. In order to exercise, I got to have a working knee. So it's a vicious cycle, and I just have to grin and bear it. I've got to do it. And today, that feeling is like I wasn't even in my own body. Y'all excuse me, because like I said, it's cold, and doing what I did out in the wind and everything, my cold hadn't got any better. So, the realization of what I did today, it's a hard hitter. It is. It really is a very hard hitter. I don't even know if I'll upload this, because I did that for me, and I kept saying my personal best is personal to me, my personal best is personal to me, my personal best and my personal best is personal to me. And I kept, every time I would sprint, I kept repeating that. And I was listening to, I don't know if you know, I'm sure you do, Adele, 21. That's what I was listening to on the Nokia. And I was just kind of, running. Sound like Forrest Gump. No. And that is huge. Huge. I'm not going to keep going. It's not going to be a 30-minute video like last night. But, non-scale victory. Today, October the 8th, 2011. I did run. And I'm very proud of that. And, even though I know I can walk 5 miles, I know I can walk 10 miles, I know I can walk 8 miles, I know I can walk 13 miles. I can walk and walk and walk and walk. I can't run. And today I ran. And I need to quit self-doubting myself. You know, because my body is capable. And my belly is not too big anymore. And I've lost 85 pounds right now. You know, I have lost 85 pounds. So I need to quit with the self-doubt. That brake pad is a huge brake pad. It really is. Bless me. Alright guys, I've had, let's see, where's it at? 15 points today, 15 pro points. I had breakfast, I had, I fancied a pizza, so you know what I did? I cut up mushrooms, fresh yellow pepper. I cut up 3 green onions and 2 fresh vine-ripe tomatoes. I put a little bit of light utterly butter. It's like a low-calorie, low-fat spread, and I put that into a hot nonstick skillet. And I put all those vegetables in there, and I steamed them. And sorry guys. I had to get some tissue. I put all those veggies in a nonstick skillet and steamed them, and then I chopped up some garlic, and I had a big, huge bowl of that, and it with some oregano on it, and it did taste like a pizza, exactly like a pizza, only but no cheese and no bread, and it tasted just like a pizza. So, you know, when you get to craving those things, there's a lot of different things you can do. I didn't eat the cheese, and I didn't go for the bread because I knew that I didn't need the carbs in my diet in the morning. And that bowl of Weetabix, excuse me, that I had taught me my lesson. I know this is going to be one messed up video. My hair is all a mess. I just really don't care. And I feel really, really good. I feel amazing. Absolutely amazing. Who cares I got a cold? And, you know, because of my asthma and stuff, being out running, I just like saying it, running, and breathing. I got to learn how to do that a little better, I think, because I'm breathing in all that cold air, and it's not good for when you got asthma, but my asthma's not as bad as it was. So let me get back onto what I've had to eat today. I know I talk in a circle sometimes, but hey, you know me. So it was like 2 points for the utterly butter, and I had a can of Weight Watchers baked beans with that. Right, that was my carbohydrates in those baked beans. So I had fuel, and I all the energy from the vegetables. And so my breakfast, and I had 2 bottles of water for my breakfast, and a cup of black coffee, and no milk in my coffee. I've had no milk today at all. No milk since I had that bowl of Weetabix. Although I have skim milk to have this week. I will be having milk at some point in time. But I think it's not good for me to have every day because of the natural sugars and everything in it. I really am in tune to what my body's needing right now. And you know I hadn't weighed. I hadn't weighed, and I'm not weighing until Thursday. I'm sticking, you know, I know I said I've lost 85 pounds, but my last weight said I lost 83 and point something, 83 and a half pounds. But whatever. Be positive. Okay, so then I had a cup of berry Tetley tea. This tea is fantastic. No sweeteners in it, nothing. Just amazing. Raspberry and berry is just a berry, red berry tea. It was amazing. I had a cup of that tea, and then I had some Weight Watchers cocoa. I'll show you. See that? No, it's not right starting. It's good cocoa. Like I took with me to Weight Watchers meeting last week and put it in 32 ounces of hot water. It's brilliant. It's a great taste. And I got 2 packages to have tomorrow, but I had 2 packages today. So that's 2 points. They're 1 point each on my Weight Watchers. Then I had homemade soup for lunch. Took Brussels sprouts and carrots. Brussels sprouts, carrots, celery, fresh tomato, green beans, and chopped canned tomatoes, and some Worcestershire sauce, and a beef bouillon, OXO cube. That's one of my tips for virtual Paul 123. I do that too. You was talking about I think it's Lipton's beef broth that you have at night that sustains you. Well, Paul, this is my shout out for you. Virtual Paul 123. I do that, but we have what's called OXO cubes, OXO, and you can get them in vegetable, beef, chicken, anything you want. And I have cabinet. I'm in the caravan now. I have a cabinet full here, and I have a cabinet full at home. And anytime I get hungry, it's only for 1 cube is 17 calories, right? And 1 cube is also 1 point on my Weight Watchers. 1 per point. So I know that I can have that. That's it. That is a great tip you give about having that. It's filling, it's hearty, and it will fill you up, and it will trick your brain into thinking that you're not hungry. It's a great, great, great tip. And another tip, like I say, with the cocoa mix, is just to do the hot water and do a lot of it and really dilute. And you can use like what's the new sweetener you can use? I forget the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. But you can get it in drops and just put unsweetened regular cocoa in it and make your own cocoa mix. You don't have to do the Weight Watcher thing. But that's another trick that will trick you into thinking, I'm so full, and I'm having something warm and hearty, and it's low calories, and it's good. So I just wanted to call you out on that, Paul. Great videos, and you're doing great. Wonderful you're doing. Anyways, I had the homemade soup, then I had a cup of a tea and the cocoa, and then I had my dinner tonight. I had red salmon, and I had about 100 grams of red salmon. And first of all, I just diced up some cucumbers and diced up a slice of just yellow onion, just 1 slice, and diced it up really fine, and 1 whole vine-ripened tomato, and that was my base to my salad. And I put a little pepper on it, just a dash of salt, not very much because I don't use very much salt at all. Put that, and then I topped it with the red salmon, and you'll see pictures. I also had a cup of carrot and coriander soup, the mug of soups. This one is really low fat and low calorie. I think it's only like 65 calories. So I had that, and I was so full, so full. And like I said, it's late now. It's bedtime. I've not eaten after that. I made a deal with myself to have my meal before 8:30 and not eat anything else after that. I have ever had 2 more bottles of water after that, so that's why I'm staying up a little later, because of course you run back and forth to the loo after you've had so much water. So, but yeah, 15 Pro Points today, 5 bottles of water. Each bottle has, of course, 2 cups in it. So I've had 10 cups of water. And I filled up 2 more bottles for the morning. I just leave them sitting on the table so it's the first thing I see. And it tells me, oh, you need to drink your water. And then my vitamins are to the side of that, and I know I've got to take my vitamins. So when I come out and I start making my coffee in the morning, and I've quite liking the black coffee, so I'm sticking with it. You know, I've got my vitamins there to take, and then I can continue with the rest of the stuff. Yesterday I wound up having 13 points. I'm pretty sure I took a picture. And on my tracker I wrote, do not eat again past 8:30. Tina, you are full. And I wrote the same thing today on my tracker. Thursday I wound up having 41 points because I told you about the egg white Mexican chicken, which was 10 points, and then the Weetabix and flaxseed in the milk, which was 15 points in one go. And that's why I felt so bad, because the total, I had 41 points that day. And I have to say that I need to learn from my own words, because I had already went through this spiel about 3 weeks with the Weight Watchers later about I can't eat that many points anymore. And even though my points have gone down from 49 to 40, I can't even eat the 40. So I need, I got in really good food Friday. I had clementine, green apples, green pear, water, coffee. I had lemon and ginseng tea. I had fresh tomatoes, navel orange. I had hot cayenne cabbage soup. I had a nice big baked potato with butter on it. I had tuna and tomato herb tuna, and I had more water. And that was yesterday on Friday. And then I've just told you what I've had today. So I've eaten really, really good. And I know what I'm doing is really good. So I'm doing it without the scale this week. I'm not nervous about that, and I feel really good about that. I'm not going to go in it any longer, guys. I did go ahead and make a 30-minute video, didn't I? But I just wanted to say those things. I don't know if I'll upload this or not, because I'm basically just recording and talking to myself. And I just wanted to get that in. I had 9 great hours of sleep last night, and I woke up feeling good, and I felt really good today. I feel really good tonight, and I'm tired right now, but I feel really, really, really pumped, really, really good, and I've had the most amazing laugh. I was watching Eddie Murphy. Oh, God, such an old show, Raw. Killing myself laughing. I remember back in the day I would watch stuff like that and die hysterically laughing. And here I am sitting in here watching it now thinking, oh my goodness, what am I watching? Because all it says blank, blankety, blank, 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 But I was just dying laughing at some of the stuff I say. Anyways, okay, I'm going to call it shut up time and stop barking and just rambling on. I'm having a good time at the caravan, and when we had the burst of sun this evening, I seized the opportunity to get a run on. You'll see that in the first part of this video, and if you don't watch it to the end, I understand. Alright guys, peace out. That's how it rolls. God bless you. I'll pray for you and hope you pray for me. Have a good night. I love you. Ta-da. That means bye.